Hello and welcome to the channel. This is the second in a series of 3 videos where I talk about some soft luggage that we recently used on a tour around Spain and Portugal. Today we're going to be talking about the Kriega Drypack system. The Kriega Drypack system essentially is a series of bags with a roll top which are waterproof and can be fastened onto your bike at the rear seat or on some panniers or almost anywhere you can find to fasten it on. The 2 bags I used are this US-30 and this US-10, and as you can see they can be fastened together as well to allow you to make, in this case, a 40-litre pack. I've had both these bags for quite a while and they've been very useful, very strong and very resilient, and they've never let any water in at all. The bags are held on by a fastening system whereby you have loops which go through the subframe and then these ties which tie down, and if you're doing the bags together they have loops on them so you can actually use the same ties to tie the bag to each other. In total, as far as range goes, they do a US-5, a 10, a 20, a 30, and then they also do what they call a rack pack, which is a 40-litre as well, all of which can be used together and use the same fixing mechanisms. I have these loops that you hold it onto on 3 different bikes, and it makes it quite useful because they're quite discreet and you can move the bags around between bikes without any trouble. Quality of the bags and longevity of the bags is extremely good, but then they should be because the price is fairly high as well. So for the US-5 you're going to pay £85, the 10, this top one, £99, the US-20 £145, and this US-30 £169, which is a pretty big investment. If you do go for the 40 it's £189, but considering you don't need any racking or anything like that, it's still not too bad. As well as the fixings, you also get a shoulder strap per bag, plus you get the fixings to hold it onto the bike per bag. All of the straps and all of the fixings are readily available online if you want additional, as I have for multiple bikes. If we have a quick look at each of the bags, so to show you them coming off to start off with, you just literally undo, 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 and the bag is free. You can take the straps off very, very easily and then re-clip them in so they don't get lost. And I can do that with all 4. On this bag, the US-10, you have a mesh non-waterproof container on the bottom. You have a waterproof top pocket that you can fit stuff into, and then you have the roll top which is waterproof. The roll top which is waterproof there and has a lining inside it. The US-30 is a very similar affair, 4 clips to take it off. In this case they're held on down here to the actual loops around the subframe. You can obviously loop them around things like your pillion handles if you want. And once you have it off, you have a similar set of pockets. One at the top here, which is a waterproof pocket. Underneath, you have the same sort of mesh lining. This time it has a zip rather than a slide in. And then you have the roll top here as well, which opens up to your 30 litres of space. So that's about it for this video. As far as the Kriega bags go, they're not too bad on price, they're not cheap, they definitely do their job, they're very secure when they're on the bike, they're very much waterproof, and I quite like the way particularly that you can combine the different bags together to get as much or as little storage as you want. All in, it is definitely a bag I would recommend. Hope you found the video helpful. Thanks for watching.
Who jammer flip?
Who jammer flip?